Pepper says you can enjoy a stress-free holiday too. Look at me, I'm not stressing about anything.
Hello everyone and welcome back to A Hoarder's Heart. On this episode, we are going to be talking about how to have a stress-free holiday because I noticed that many of us, including myself, I am really starting to feel the holiday pressure because there's so much stuff piling on top of us to get done, and Christmas is getting closer and closer because there's so much to get done, and I feel like we start to put the responsibility on us to make everybody have this magical, perfect Christmas. And I just want us to have these open conversations on how we can let go of that stress and how we can start to enjoy those holidays together. So we'll be cleaning, we'll be decluttering, and we'll be doing even some light decorating, but in enjoyment, not in stress and pressure, because it has to get done so that everything looks perfect.
So the number one thing that we have to do so that we can start to create a stress-free holiday is look within ourselves. We are the ones who are creating this pressure on ourselves. We are the ones who feel like we have to do everything, and everything must be perfect so that my family, my friends, my children have the most magical Christmas of all time. But the truth is really what your loved ones want is to spend time with you and have family experiences and bonding. They don't want the most perfect curated holiday Christmas extravaganza when they don't get any of that time with you. That is an internal story that we're putting within ourselves because internally we're struggling. We may be struggling with imperfection or self-sabotaging or perfectionism, but however you look at it, that battle is within ourselves. And as soon as we start to release these suppressed emotions, you'll start to enjoy the present moment and have a stress-free holiday season.
All right, so this little corner became a mess again in about 3 weeks' time, which is fine. I'm going to lovingly accept that the mess did come back because I was sick. I had the shocking news that I'm going to need kidney surgery after the holidays. And that, let's be real, messy is my baseline. It's who I've been my entire life. But what's changing here is that now I'm more aware of it. I'm more cognizant of it. And we're going to clean it up now because my clutter blindness is starting to turn into clutter vision. And we're cleaning up the mess now before it snowballs out of control and then eventually turns into a hoarded mess. It's okay. It's okay that the mess came back, and I need to lovingly accept that fact that it's okay. I accept myself if I'm messy and I have messes. I just need to lovingly acknowledge that I can clean this up in faster and quicker ways. The goal of that is that I'm trying to remove any of the guilt or shame that I'm feeling within myself. That way, I'll be more successful. And it's a new self-soothing coping mechanism that I am the one self-soothing those internal emotions and not the hoard like it used to. That's why my clutter vision is starting to become more clear. This is not going to self-soothe those feelings. Me calming myself down, letting myself feel those emotions, and then letting myself healthily release them. That's what's helping me. So now we're just going to love ourselves and we're just going to clean up the mess.
Now, many of you know that as a recovering hoarder, of course, the cleaning and decluttering and making the house look good for the holidays was one of my most stressful factors. But there's many other areas that causes a lot of stress. And a lot of that is going to be the shopping and finances and trying to purchase all these beautiful and eloquent, thoughtful gifts that honestly, we can't afford sometimes. And will go into credit card debt just trying to purchase these items. I know that I used to do this. I used to go overboard buying these beautiful, amazing, a little expensive gifts for my loved ones. And also secretly underneath of it all, I was enjoying that shopper's high when I was buying the gifts because I was so stressed out, and it was actually comforting me in a way. Of course, not in January when I got that credit card bill and the shopper's high had been long gone, and I had a huge bill that I had to start chopping away at that. That's why I started shopping my hoarded stash. That's why I started creating these beautiful gifts. And guess what? I've been doing this for the past couple of years, and people have still loved the gifts. People were still happy because I put my heart and my love, and it showed in the gift how much I cared about them. And every single person loved those gifts. Even though I hardly spent any money, they still loved and appreciated. And I know that there are some gifts that you still gotta buy because you don't have it on hand. That's why I use this Christmas shopping gift list budget. It keeps me on track on my spending. I'll create the budget and then I will stay within it. And by doing this, I have not gone into credit card debt ever again in January from holiday shopping.
Another huge tool that's helped me is by doing the no spend challenge each and every month. That freed up money so that I could put money into a holiday account. So once November came, I had the cash to buy all the gifts. Now, if you would like your own copy of the 2024 no spend challenge, I have a link in the description box below to my Etsy store. It has helped me stop living paycheck to paycheck. I have no debt except for the mortgage, and I finally have an emergency fund. It has helped me save so much money and change my spending habits and patterns so I can finally start to build some wealth for my family.
Now, as I clean this countertop and reorganize what I'm calling hubby's health station over here, let's talk about how we get ourselves overly stressed on all of the holiday planning, and then when and how we're going to execute all of these plans. I know for myself, by seeing all these wonderful influencers on social media create these beautiful, fun games and hostess parties, that they've really set the bar high. And I feel a little pressure that I have to recreate that too, so that my family can have an equal, wonderful, and fabulous Christmas to talk about. But the truth is that our family dynamics and our relationships and our traditions are completely different from theirs. And what's important is looking at our family dynamics and what traditions are special to us. Sure, we can see a new idea and be like, wow, I think our family's going to really like it. Let's try it this year. But we have to balance that out. So when you're planning out your holidays, don't overload yourself. Just pick your family favorites. Enjoy this time. When you're feeling so stressed and that there's not enough time, I want you to just take a deep breath in and be in this present moment and realize that right now, I am healthy. I am well. I love this season. I am safe right now. I am enjoying my holiday season right now. There is no pressure on me. And if somebody else is asking you to do all these holiday games and traditions, it's okay to say no and put up a boundary and say, I'm so sorry. I already have so much to do this Christmas season. I'm not able to add this to the list. Maybe you or somebody else can do it for us. It's okay to not people please all the time. It's okay to protect your peace and enjoy your holiday season. You're allowed to. So as we get closer to Christmas and finish up our cleaning, our wrapping, I just really want all of you to be in the moment. Know that it's okay. Know that no matter what you plan or prepare, whether it's big or small, your family is going to enjoy it. Because what they truly enjoy is that family time spent together. That's what we all really remember in our Christmas memories, is the time spent together, laughing, enjoying each other's stories. And my hope and my prayer is that this video motivated and encouraged you to have a stress-free holiday season too.